Where the hell are you, Ross? Because I need to speak to you now, OK?
You mark my words. Once Cain finds out what Ross has been up to, it'll soon put him straight.
Oh, the last thing we need is Cain beating his chest.
Yeah, she's right. And you're in enough trouble with Debs as it is. I won't go making things worse.
Well, I nodded off for a minute, that's all.
Nodded off? Slumped in a gin coma when you were supposed to look after the kids more like.
I had one drink.
Yeah, and that explains the sunglasses and the rotten hangover, does it?
I happen to have a migraine, actually. Besides, this is all down to Ross and no one else. He's the reason everyone was out patrolling the farm in the first place.
How is Sarah?
Yeah, she's sprained her ankle, but the good news is the op can still go ahead today. I only came to get a few things. Well, have you decided what you're going to do with Ross?
I don't know. It's not only me he's stolen from, is it? Half the farms in the area have lost stock.
Yeah, but we don't know that that's all down to him, do we? It could just be a one-off.
You're actually defending him?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, let's not jump to conclusions.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll talk to him and give him a chance to explain. But if he can't, I'm going to the police.
Well, let yourself in, why don't you?
I'd cut the attitude if I were you. By rights, I should be dropping you in it to the police.
Oh, yeah? What for?
You know what for. I saw you. Sarah saw you. You stole my cows.
Sorry, can't help. But if you want to search the place, feel free. Might have a couple squeezed up in the wardrobe.
Don't push it, Ross. I know it was you. What gives you the right to just take from me like that?
I've still got shares in that farm. Those were my cows as well.
Ah, so you do admit it. And what about the other farms?
What other farms? You don't think that was me? They were doing it. I just got in on the action. Last night was the first time I've
I
ever...
don't think the police will see it like that.
What do you mean?
I go to the police, tell them what we saw, and they're going to think you've been robbing cows from half the farms in Yorkshire. That's a lot of trouble you're in.
You wouldn't. I withdrew part of my share, that's all. If you'd just given me the money, we would never have...
So this is my fault, is it? You know what, Ross? I was hoping you'd have some big defence, like you were in trouble or being blackmailed or something. Then I could understand why you'd steal from your own family. But you've got nothing. We'll see what the police have to say, shall we?
Why would he be so stupid?
Well, this is Ross we're talking about. Not all he thinks about is himself.
Moira,
Emma, please, if you are here to defend Ross...
No. Pete's just told me what he did. I'm as angry with him as you are.
Somehow I very much doubt that.
Well, he's pulled some stunts in his time, but this... I mean, why would he steal our stock?
Just taking his share, apparently.
Right, well, I'm going to talk to him. He's been out all night, but when he gets back, I'll make sure that he knows what he did was out of order.
Well, good luck with that. He's home now. I've just seen him. Hoped he might actually be sorry for what he did. As far as he's concerned, he's done nothing wrong.
Then he deserves everything he gets.
It's left me no choice. I'm going to have to go to the police.
You don't have to involve them, do you? I mean, I'm sure that we can...
What? Sort this out between ourselves? Let him think he's off the hook? No. Not this time. I want him as far away from this farm as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell him that. He can be a silent partner.
Or no partner at all.
What?
Well, you want me to keep the police out of it? I will. As long as Ross signs his share of the farm over to me.